Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. A couple of things. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to Christine. I got your card and I can finally say thank you for the dies that you sent. Thank you so much. I'm glad you told me who you were. Even though you didn't want any recognition, I just needed to say thank you to you. So thank you for that. The other thing is I thought I'd catch you up on Badger. If you're not interested, I completely understand. And I will put a time down here of when the card starts and you can just skip forward to that. But a lot of you have sent some lovely messages and I just thought I would update you. So Badger came home yesterday. I better say the day because this might go out a bit later. So Badger came home on Tuesday after his operation. He had a torn ligament, which had caused the joint to become unstable and the kneecap to pop out, which is why they thought he had a kneecap issue rather than anything else. But the vet wasn't completely sure and said he wouldn't be until he opened the joint up. And when he did, there was a torn ligament. So that's been fixed. He's got quite a large opening on his leg. I think I put some pictures up on community tab, so you can see it's quite a large wound. I stayed up with him last night. He had a reasonable night. There was a tiny bit of crying. He's not a cry type dog, but so I know that he was in pain, but I had some painkillers for him, so a bit of crying, a bit of shaking. That's due to the anaesthetic. One of the side effects of anaesthetic is the shaking. So yeah, I had I don't know, probably an hour's sleep last night. I had a bit of a doze on and off, but that's okay. I can catch up. I'd rather stay awake with him and know that he's okay. It's only one night and I'll catch up on that tonight. Or during the day I might go and have a little snooze after I've done this. So yes, we've been out for a walk while he was in the pushchair. But he's got a bit of fresh air this morning and he's sleeping again now. So I think he's probably going to take a little while before he gets all that anaesthetic out of his system and he's a bit back to his usual self. Although the longer he sleeps and stays calm, the better, because he's got a 12-week recovery period to go through now. So yeah, that'll be interesting, but it'll be fine. Quite a steep bill, but that's the way with having dogs is yes, the medication and the procedures are very expensive these days. We don't have we have accident insurance. We don't have regular insurance because I've had an issue where they haven't paid. I've paid in and they haven't paid out because of, well, it was a ridiculous reason, but I had a bad experience with them not paying out for something for Rabbit, so I stopped paying that. And plus, I can't afford £100 a month for each dog. That's just ridiculous. Anywho, so new craft supplies are going to be on hold for a while. I feel I've got to just get myself back from that as best I can. But he is well. He's fixed. So hopefully he's fixed. So I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, that's it really. I mean, thank you so much for all your lovely messages yesterday while he was away having his operation. It really did help me. I mean, yes, it did help. So thank you so much for that. I do appreciate all your messages. So that's it. That's the update on Badge, and we'll just see how he goes. So sorted, hopefully. Anywho, back to the card. Today's card, it was a request from Poppletop, and she wanted a Stegosaurus for her 3-year-old grandchild. I know Pete Hughes has done a Stegosaurus. I'll just put a little picture up of his. So there is that option. I'm going to try and do something slightly different. It's not an easy one to do. They've got really teeny tiny heads and big bodies, but I mean I don't want to do a teeny tiny head, and since it's for a 3-year-old I think we can be a bit loose with our design. So yeah, I've got some bits out. So I've got this, which is the Infinite Doodles 2, and I've done a couple of those because I think we might put a few spots on the body. So that's already done. That is 666524. And from Infinite Doodles 666523, I've pulled out this one for the body and that one for the tail. I've got this one for the things on the back, scales, I don't know what they're called. I've got this little one, which I think I'm going to use to cut the mouth, and this for the eye. And out of Abstract Elements 666280, I've got this one for the legs, is that one, and this one for the head. So that's what I'm using. I pulled out some pink and some green, because why not have a pink and green dinosaur. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there now, and then I won't have to do it afterwards. So let me just stick that on. And I'll cut a body there, and the tail is going to be that way. So let's do the tail there, and then we'll do some legs along there, I think. So let me get those cut first. I'm not sure about these legs now. I think I might do even chunkier legs with this one. I know he has, I think they're going to look better, so let me do those instead. Put those to one side. So the head, I wonder if we want any of this on there. So say that's his tail, there's his legs, and he's got his head. Like that. I was going to do a little cut in his mouth, cut in his head as a mouth. So let's just do that. So I need to stick that down a bit better. So, his mouth. So he's got right, I'm going to do his little scale things a different colour, I think. So there's quite a few of those. Let me get all this put on there. I'm going to stick him a bit together, I think. So he's going to need another head to go underneath that in black. So I may as well cut his little eyeball at the same time. I'm going to stick his head on there. That just gives him a piece for his mouth. Try and get this, that's it, like that. I don't know if he needs any teeth. No, let's leave him without teeth. Let's just get this on before I lose it. And the little eye. Actually, let's do him a bit down a bit. Let me get him stuck together as much as we've done. What's next? Okay, let's do those. I'm not sure about his head yet. Let's have a look at these. So, put these little ones on. And we'll put the back ones on as well. And then they've also got the spikes on their tails. I think this is the one with the spikes on his tails. I mean spikes on his tail. So let's turn that over, get this one then. small ones. I think they have anyway. This one is going to have spokes on its tail. I think that's him, isn't it? We've done everything. I wonder if it'll look better with a longer head rather than the round one. Let's have a look at these two. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. So let me cut another one of those in black. I'll put that little eyeball away straight away. There we go. And, oh, cut his little mouth again. And that will go on there. Right way round. So let me get that stuck on. And do a white again. So let's get this eye on. Where'd that go? There it is. There we go. Might be a bit of a better shape actually. So let me get this little head on. I'm going to get all these dies put away. I am going to cut this piece of grass. What if we do two of those actually? A little bit of highlight on these. And I might just highlight this in black a little bit to make it look more like a nostril. I don't know whether the nostrils are up there, but his is. So there he is. Let me get a card base and matte layer and such. Card base and top layer and matte layer. And then he would go on there. Let me just straighten that one up because it's not. That's better. There we go on there with his bit of grass. And we just got thing for sentiment. Let me get it stuck down. bit of grass on here straight, and then we'll put him on. I don't think we'll put that on top. I think I'll put it just another layer of grass. I just printed that on the from the PC. Have a awesome birthday, which I think I'll just put on there. And that's the Stegosaurus card. I don't know if he looks anything like a Stegosaurus. I hope I've picked the right one. I really should have googled the image first, shouldn't I? But that Pete's, I'm sure Pete's had those on there. It might be a completely different dinosaur though, in which case I apologise. But I hope that's okay and gives you some ideas. So I am now going to go for a sleep, I think, or a snooze at least. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Okay, bye.